Well, that was a quick turnaround, wasn't it? Here we are, game 32, back at it against Calgary Flames. And I just want to start this off before I get into the recap. I hate Milan Lucic. He's just a douche. He gets the cross check last night. Looked like a boarding on Matthews tonight. Just bugger off, Milan. But let's get into the game. Same players tonight, but it's new look lines for the Leafs. Top line, you see Marner, Matthews, and Simmons. Second line, you have it the same. You got Galchenyuk. He's back in there with Nylander and Tavares. Third line, you got your Engvall, Mikheyev, and Hyman. Fourth line, though, Spezza, Kerfoot, and Jumbo Joe Thornton. Interesting. You had to tinker it. Why not? Go for it. And Campbell's a net. Oh, Jack Campbell. Anyway, best chance, 10 minutes into the first, and it's Mitch Marner feeding Wayne Simmons as he cuts in, but he just gets poke checked. He almost brought that to the backhand, almost. This was on the Lucic boarding play on Matthews, where Matthews got hit into the boards, and then Marner capitalized on it. I guess, take a hit to make a play, but yeah. So then power play for Toronto. And they get a shot on net from Nylander that was stopped. Flames killed it well. They gave the Leafs fits. I tell you, Leafs had some problems trying to enter the zone. Basically, the Flames are goading the Leafs into either trying to dump and chase or risk losing it at the Flames' blue line and giving up a shorthanded rush. Smart strategy. Leafs did end up breaking this little, I don't know what you call it, end zone trap, but and it was Mitch Marner just picking up his speed and kind of doing a soft dump to himself. That was nice, but that wasn't until later on in the game. So after the power play, though, Leafs third line comes out, and Engvall hits the side of the net. Then Mikheyev gets a chance in close. He misses the puck. Also note, Mikheyev, damn, did he have speed early. He is fast. I'd love to see him in a fast skater competition. Honestly, he's got some speed to him. Then, tail end of the first, and Spezza, he almost gets a lucky one. He just turns and throws it on net from the blue line. Rittich, he goes to blocker it, and it hits weird, and it takes that funny bounce, and it comes back across his body and hits off the post. And just as commentaries starts to talk about how when the Leafs have funny bounces, it usually ends up in their net, but it hasn't been ending up in the other team's net. And just as they say it, Spezza gets another crack at it, and he scores. I love this man. I really hope the Leafs re-sign him. Come on, he gets a chance to get to that 1,000 points and can do it as a Leaf. Whew. Anyway, back to the goal. What a shot. It was perfect spot, high glove from a very bad angle. Lovely. And right away, that new look fourth line was Kerfoot, Thornton, and Spezza. They get the Leafs on the board. There was a good keep in at the blue line by Muzzin there too. That really led to that goal. So we move on to the second period. And in the second period, early Flames are back to, just overloading the Leafs net with traffic. They're just throwing stuff on net. And really, it's good play. It works last game. Tkachuk gets a tip early. Campbell able to make the toe save there. It was a nice reaction there. Leafs still working on trying to clear that front of the net. They need to give the goalies a better view of the puck. Positioning for the goaltending is key. As the Leafs, continue to struggle clearing guys out, and not even just clearing, just moving position to give their goaltenders a chance to see it. But for the meantime, just being a big wall in net, having your position, maintaining your position, just hoping the puck hits you, it's going to benefit. And, Campbell did it tonight. Leafs then get a power play at 14:01. And I just want to say thank you, Matthew Tkachuk, for this. And well played, Jake Muzzin, for not falling for his bullshit. Muzzin took a couple cross checks, a good handful of cross checks. One, it looked like to the back of the head. He doesn't go for him. Tkachuk wanted him to. Muzzin stays calm, leaps off to the power play. On the power play, JT gets the first shot, does that little toe drag shot, Rittich holds, and then right after, it's the Flames. They get a shorthanded chance, and it's Campbell with the Dominic Hasek lay down blocker sprawl to stop the chance. I forget who it was. Oh, it was lovely though. It was lovely. Very, very Dominic-esque, and that was good. All in all, Leafs power play, they continue to struggle. Then, with 24 seconds left in the power play, Matthews gets a chance. And it was like, oh, I've seen this play before. And it was reminiscent of last night when Markstrom robbed him. Though this time, there's no Rittich diving across. He's not even there. However, the post is, and Matthews rings it off. Just ping. Then he gets another chance, and Rittich gets out on the blue, makes a good save. And you know what? That post continues to be Big Dave's best friend this game, as just as the power play expires, Jumbo Joe from the corner finds Muzzin at the point. He comes in, clapper, ping, post again. What happens after? Then Simmons takes a penalty, and the Leafs are sitting at 52% in the last 7 games?
Of course, all worry comes flooding in. Though the Leafs avoid disaster, or maybe the Flames did, as it's the Leafs getting a 2-on-1, but Marner gets tripped, goes to 4-on-4. And just like my new COVID-safe hockey season, it's 4-on-4. Maybe I'll get some pointers on how to play it. Spoiler, I didn't get any spoilers on how to play 4-on-4 during this game. Leafs do end up taking another penalty in the back half of the period. Marner even blocks a shot, so that was nice to see. The Leafs finally blocking some shots again. They kill it. And Campbell looks steady in the net too. Then Alex Galchenyuk gets his first point as a Toronto Maple Leaf. He gets the puck outside the Leafs blue line. There's a nice backhand sauce outlet pass to Tavares. Tavares bumps it over to Zach Hyman, and he just drives the net. He uses his big body to shield the puck, goes behind the net, uses the net as extra protection. He did this about half a dozen times this game already. And almost every time he got a shot off or generated some kind of chance. This time around, the Flames are late to adjust to his speed. He gets out in front, fires it far side, goal, 2-0 Leafs. Now, I know people say the Flames should just hit Hyman as he comes around the side of the net. Problem is, have you seen Zach Hyman? The speed, the power, the bull that is Zach Hyman. Try for the hit, 9 times out of 10, Hyman will just continue his path and lay waste to you. I love it. He can generate chances with anyone and deserves this goal with his play this game. Also, big round of applause there to Morgan Rielly. He drove the net on the play, took out 2 Flames, which helped open up space for Hyman. Great read by him. Let's go to the third. In the third period, 2 and a bit minutes in, and that was nice to see. So a shot gets deflected off a D. Campbell reacts. Beautiful save. I forget who it hit. Maybe Brody. It was a nice save. It was a big redirection anyway. Really nice. And that leads, following that save, leads directly to a Leafs power play. And as Rielly goes end-to-end outlet pass, springs Kerfoot, but he gets hooked by Ryan. He still ends up managing the shot there too, which was impressive. Great speed and determination there. Great vision by Rielly. So Leafs are off to the power play. Before we get on to the power play, I've also heard some rumors, a lot of rumors, that Kerfoot could be traded this year. And to be honest with you, I don't really get why. His cap hit is decent. He can play anywhere in the lineup. He can play center, he can play wing. He has shown some great will and determination. And, although the puck's not finding the back of the net as much as he wants and we want, he's still finding the back of the net, and he's still generating great chances each game. Why move him for someone to just come in and do what he already does? Especially then you move him, and then you have to wait for the 2-week quarantine and everything like that. I don't get it. I think the only way you add to the Leafs is not take away from the lineup now. You take away from the prospect pool and stuff like that. All right, anyway, to the power play, a couple chances on it. A good block by Tanev in there, but Leafs still have zilch in the power play the last 2 games. Then, over halfway gone in the third, and the Leafs almost put the game out of reach. Hall, from the blue line, rings iron. Matthews rebound. It looks like he hits iron too. The post helped Big Save Dave this game. It helped the Flames stay in it. Matthews was shaking his head after that. You know, he's in the right spot, so that's a positive. He's getting his chances. It's not like he's playing bad or anything. It's just nothing's going in for him. But you know what? The Leafs didn't need that goal because it's okay. They do enough. They play a strong team game. They killed penalties. Campbell made the saves when he needed to. And the Leafs win. Final score, 2-0. Campbell gets back in. He actually gets back-to-back shutouts. And the man is on a roll this season. 4 goals against in 4 games. Leafs are now 20-10-2 on the season. They're the top of the division. They get retribution for the previous game where they were the better team. I love it. So final thought. Leafs need to give Campbell the net again, right? Well, it's already been answered. Campbell is back in net anyway because Freddie Anderson is injured. He has some lingering, I think it was lower body injury. So with Campbell back and being able to play, Freddie can get some rest. And do you know what? I'm happy for Campbell because it was a tremendous game by him. It feels good that, you know, when Fred isn't in net, the Leafs have a very, very good option, a tremendous option. That Dubas trade last year to bring Campbell in, Clifford obviously with it, but that looks great. And for me, even if Freddie wasn't hurt, you play the hot goalie, which right now is Campbell. Finally, the Leafs can split games, and I think having Campbell playing so well, it will push Freddie and help his overall game. The question this must have on everyone's mind, though, is can Campbell be a starter next year? I know that might be a bit too early. He's only played 4 games this year. He's never, you know, been a starter in the NHL. But let's say, you know, Campbell, they have him next year, hopefully somehow. Do the Leafs bring back Freddie? With how he's playing this year, can they get him on a cheaper deal? Can they keep a Freddie Campbell tandem together? Or, you know, do they bring in another okay goalie at a reasonable price? Who knows? Right now, though, it doesn't matter. I'm just excited for this Leafs team. Even with all the losing lately, it doesn't matter. This is a grand feeling. I love wins. So the Leafs take it, and it is a happy hockey night in Canada. On to the next one. It's a big delay again. They don't play until Thursday against those dreaded Ottawa Senators. Top of the division. Go, Leafs, go.